everybody, we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, my first guest tonight is the mayor of the city of New York and is unofficially a candidate for the New York Senate race. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Extraordinaire, His Honor, Rudy Giuliani. Thank you for being here.
Well, thank you.
Nice to have you with us.
I was glad you didn't have the before and after plastic surgery for me.
We actually have one.
Oh,
no. No. Don't worry, we won't dig it out. How have you been?
Good,
Everything's
very
good?
Yeah.
You're in the news today.
Every day, unfortunately. Most of the time, but sometimes fortunately.
This is a big story. We had a blackout here.
We did.
We had a blackout in New York City. How many weeks ago? It was during a heat wave.
Yeah.
Terrible heat wave here in the city.
2 days in Washington Heights and Inwood, 200,000 people without power.
Right.
For 18 to almost 30 hours in some
Right,
places.
it was a big story here. That's a lot of people without power. And so you've done what some people think is this is an unusual step. You're suing Con Edison,
right, the
company which supplies power to that area.
We think after about 10 blackouts, they should start getting it right.
Really? Now tell us why you think
why
do you think Con Edison should be blamed for this? This is a little unusual. What's your take on it?
Our first major blackout was in 1965. Then we had one in 1977. We've had smaller but significant ones in between. Probably add up to about 8 or 10 blackouts. And we think Con Edison should anticipate summer.
Right.
I mean, we have summers in New York, right?
Right. So what do you actually...
This is the way people had to go around. This is probably what's going to happen to me when I go home tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I think you have an apology to make about that.
I want my light back, right?
Can we get those lights on, please? Someone, if there's any way... Oh, good, we have our own generator here. You gotta watch it. Now...
We think they should come up with a plan.
Right. They're going to turn off the lights again, so I'm not going to let you...
That anticipates the correct amount of power, modern equipment, and serve all the communities of New York City equally, which I think is only going into the the next millennium, the new millennium.
Yes.
Not a bad idea if we could keep the lights on.
Yeah. Well, what about in times of a heat wave or something where everyone has to conserve energy? You're out there asking people, you've got to please don't run the water, don't run the air conditioner too much.
We do that all the time.
What are you doing?
I conserve energy. We do it.
Like, are you sitting in a big tub of ice water?
At City Hall, we virtually turned out the lights. I mean, we've had the lights out most of the time at City Hall, I think, in one way or another. But
right. Don't you think if you just wore your underwear and a T-shirt for a week, it would get the message out to people? Stay cool in energy-efficient ways?
I think it would do something if I wore my underwear and T-shirt, but I'm not sure it would make people cool.
Think about it. I was looking at the internet today, because that's my thing, and in preparation for your visit, and I came across this website here, and it's going to get us, can you show it, put this up for us, please? HillaryNo.com, and of course, this is from, we looked up who's supplying the funding for this. It's the Friends of Giuliani.
Some of my old friends, I guess. Yeah, I don't know which.
Yeah. Now, how intense is this going to get between the two of you?
Oh, it's fun. Come on, it's a lot of fun. So far, it's been about,
That's the greatest explanation. Yeah,
who's really a Yankee fan, who rooted for the Mets, that was really
well, let's bring up a point. She said that she claims to be a lifelong Yankee fan.
I believe that. You believe that? I believe that.
Well, I want to hear what you have to say about it.
I believe it. I mean, I'm not going to raise any credibility questions. I believe it.
You believe that she's a lifelong Yankee fan?
I believe that in Chicago, she had this revelation and she became a Yankee fan. I believe it. See, they all believe it.
It's a very nice crowd. When are you going to announce whether you're running or not? And I just think this is a fine forum right here. You have TV cameras pointing at you. It'll be historic.
First, I'm doing my exploratory, going to Arkansas. At the end of this month, I'm going to Arkansas for a while, testing the waters.
Really?
Going to go there and listen.
Okay, they're about to turn the power off again.
This will be the federal power authority in this case that turns it off.
Let's talk about something near and dear to my heart. The strip clubs. Now, please, we must have calm here. This is a calm, rational forum for discussion.
I can see that.
You took it a few years ago. You said we've got to put some clothes on these strippers because that makes it more enjoyable. Trying to follow the logic here, Mr. Mayor.
Well, we thought it would help, like, fix up some of these neighborhoods, and it's worked. Look at Times Square now. Most people, Conan, prefer Times Square now.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's
people,
really nice.
Miss the old days.
No,
I'm not saying which people miss the old days, but
no, I'm a little self-conscious looking for a strip club around Minnie Mouse, but but still, I find that some things are nicer now.
Ragtime, the Lion King on Times Square, to my taste, beats the strip clubs. People are different.
Yep, that's the world we live in. It's a melting pot. But you, I don't know if you've been to a club lately, but by having...
Well, you want to create a campaign issue already?
If you want to announce that you've been to a club recently, you could do it. I think this is a fine forum. I don't know if you've been to a strip club recently, but your edict that they put on more clothes, I think, has taken some of the fun out of it. We have some footage here. Can you take a look at this, please? I think you'll... Oh, you like it. There's something weird about you. You like seeing a woman in a beekeeper outfit.
I think I was at that club. That club, they look like some of my deputy mayors, actually.
Yeah, that was... Okay. Making friends left and right. That's the important thing. And, of course, I didn't get a chance to thank you. A couple of weeks ago, you had me over to Gracie Mansion, along with a bunch of other people in New York, and you gave us the Crystal Apple Award.
That's right.
Which was a nice thing to do. We gave us each a little, what is it? It was like a little...
Crystal apple.
Yeah. A glass apple. And it was a nice gesture.
And you were very, very generous, and you made a very nice speech about New York, which we appreciate. And you promote New York. You promote New York all the time. I think you promote New York.
No.
Look at all these people. Doesn't he do a good job of promoting New York?
No, we don't. What? How do you promote New York? No. I was very moved by the ceremony until I saw Danny Aiello selling his Crystal Apple on 2nd Avenue. He's actually trading it for some fried dough. But it was a nice evening all around. Mr. Mayor, thank you for taking the time to come here and banter with us.
Great show.
Mayor Rudolph Giuliani, everybody. Dwayne Perkins, very funny guy, is coming up. We'll be right back. Thanks for doing it.